la-da-da, la-da-da. My lady's rose I will pluck. My love, it's time for us to...
I don't think that we really have enough time on one video to go through all the different scenes of Scanlan being a complete rogue and trying to bed, yes, the whole realm. But I really want to go into why. Does Scanlan just really enjoy having all of these very superficial interpersonal relationships, or is he using this as a defense mechanism to try to get a lot of attention, or is he trying to avoid a very deep and intimate relationship? Because often people do use sex as a means to actually keep people close, but not too close.
I got you.
Oh, thanks. You can put me down now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And this scene with Scanlan and Pike does bring me pause. If he really was this shameless rogue that never cared about anything, then why is he shy when Pike lets him know that he can stop holding her? That means that there's some actual feelings. There's something on the line, something that he might like more than he wants to admit. And of course, he could be both. He could be this shameless rogue and have actual feelings also for Pike.
What the hell are you doing, Scanlan?
Thinking of a rhyme for dead dragon? 'Cause I guess we're killing one.
And a lot of questions I get are about, is Scanlan just a narcissist? But here in this scene, he's showing real empathy and risk to himself. All of those facades of bravado are gone. And a narcissist is someone that really has to project that they are great and are always sharing how wonderful they are. And when people talk about other things besides themselves, they always bring it back to them. They don't have a lot of empathy. They'll use and manipulate other people in order to self-aggrandize or get the things that they need. And they might feel a lot of envy at other people that might be doing something greater than they are or getting a lot of attention for it. They also can come off really entitled. And they have preoccupations with power and control. And the thing with a narcissist is that inside they don't actually believe that. They have to project all of these feelings outward because on the inside they aren't really sure of how great they really are. So they have this internal crack that they're trying to protect with all of these outwards expression of how amazing and fabulous they are. I love it every single time he shouts out Scanlan's hand, but don't you know those people that always have to name something after themselves or remind people of what amazingness they did? If they really believed it, if they had this healthy self-esteem, they wouldn't have to do this, though. The only reason why people remind others of how amazing they are is because they're actually worried that other people will forget or won't notice. It also shows that excessive need for admiration, which definitely fits in the narcissist's toolbox. I think that he has some narcissistic traits, but I don't think that he's a true narcissist. He does this to overcompensate. Maybe it's a gnome issue. Maybe his parents didn't show him enough attention, or there were a lot of people that got attention besides him. I think also in this world and in our culture also, that need to be unique and special is kind of burned into us, and so being regular isn't good enough. Especially when we see some people getting so much admiration and attention. We think that that's going to feel just so wonderful, but remember, extrinsic self-esteem is ephemeral. It doesn't stick, whereas internal self-esteem, really caring about who you are as a person for your traits, that stays and it's very stable.
Scanlan the Revolutionary. My pitch? I infiltrate the prison with all these potions I found. I don't know what they do yet, but let's assume they make me a one-man army.
And another narcissistic trait that Scanlan carries is they often overestimate their own skills and qualities and can do so with great conviction. Him thinking that these potions are going to save him even though he has no clue what the potions do is an idea that will probably end very poorly.
It's far too dangerous, and you're far too you.
I'm a master distractor. My songs, my jokes, me. You're always saying I'm annoying. Let me be annoying.
And you can tell when Scanlan is putting on his bravado because his voice is completely different. When he was serious about fighting the dragon and right now when he's in this dangerous situation versus when he's putting on the show. And that's when he doesn't have to wear this mask of how great he is in hopes that everyone else will buy it. His family, the people in Vox Machina, they know, they can see through this into who he really is.
Gonna prove Vex wrong. Rain comes along.
His ability to risk his own life for the benefit of his group and a cause that he believes in, that also is not something that most narcissists would do. It shows how much he really cares and his acts of courage and bravery. And I think that that's what's really enduring about Scanlan, is that though he puts on this great show, and I do believe that he has some narcissistic traits that he's carried with him, I think that he uses most of them more as a defense mechanism in hopes that everyone will start to believe it so that he can too, than him being a true narcissist.
Get away from my gnome! Probably a good thing I can't hear you right now.
I love Scanlan's reaction to this because he really shows how much affection he has towards Pike, and I think that it was really healing for him to have someone that cares about him so much that they would risk their life in order to protect him. The thing with having all of these superficial relationships with many people is that it isn't as meaningful, and I think that that's something that Scanlan really appreciates, and those relationships are completely fine. You want to make sure that you're getting what you want from them. And so I think that Scanlan enjoys having fun. I think even because of that, he really appreciates the difference between intimate relationships also. And while watching my videos is a great way to get familiar with the basics of psychology, if you want to gain an understanding of the basics of computer science, physics, quantum mechanics, game theory, and everything you need to be prepared for bringing out the brightest you, check out today's sponsor, Brilliant. Brilliant is the online interactive STEM learning platform with a growing catalog of courses specifically crafted to help you learn concepts by working through them yourself in visual, hands-on ways. And all of their lessons are presented in bite-sized pieces, so you can learn at your own pace. No pressure, and if you ever feel stuck, Brilliant has in-depth explanations that break down the material even more. Like their algorithm neural network and machine learning courses that let you shift blocks of pseudocode around, that give you immediate feedback, and that gets results. It's like you're solving puzzles or games, and the whole time you're learning how artificial intelligence really works. To get started for free, visit brilliant.org/Georgia Dow or click on the link in the description, and the first 200 people will get 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription. Just click on the button on the screen or check out brilliant.org/Georgia Dow. Clicking on that button really does help this channel, and so does clicking on the playlist above for more great videos. So that's what I have so far on Scanlan. Let me know in the comments below what are your favorite Scanlan moments and did I miss some? And hopefully I'll see you in the next video.